Have you ever met someone who seems to understand you without you saying a word? This person might be an INFJ. The INFJ personality type is one of the 16 types from the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, or MBTI. They are known for being deep, caring, and insightful. INFJs often feel like they have a special purpose in life, which is to help others and make the world a better place. They are like quiet guides, gently leading people toward their best selves. But, what happens when you add another layer to this personality? This is where the idea of the INFJ sigma comes in. The term sigma isn't from the official MBTI, but it's a popular way to describe a certain style of person. In this essay, we will explore the world of the INFJ and the more mysterious INFJ sigma to understand what makes them similar and what sets them apart in fascinating ways. Imagine two people who both care deeply about justice and fairness. The first one, a classic INFJ, might join a community group to organize a charity event. They work with others, listen to everyone's ideas, and help create a plan that makes everyone feel included and valued. The second person, an INFJ sigma, sees the same problem but chooses a different path. Instead of joining a group, they might start a blog or a YouTube channel to talk about the issue. They prefer to work alone, sharing their deep thoughts from a distance. Both want to help, but their methods are very different. This simple example shows the core difference we will be looking at. One works within social structures, while the other prefers to stand outside of them, following their own unique path to make a difference in the world. Our journey today will take us through the detailed traits of the INFJ personality. We will learn about their special ability to feel what others are feeling and their strong desire for a meaningful life. Then, we will dive into the concept of the Sigma personality. We will uncover what it means to be a lone wolf who doesn't follow the typical social rules of leaders and followers. This will set the stage for our main comparison. We will look at how a standard INFJ and an INFJ Sigma think, feel, and act in different situations. We will use simple, everyday examples to make these ideas easy to understand for everyone, no matter how much you know about psychology. By the end of our discussion, you will have a clear picture of these two fascinating personality profiles. We will also talk about why it can be easy to confuse an INFJ with an INFJ Sigma. Both are private, thoughtful, and independent, so it's not surprising that they can look similar on the surface. However, their core motivations and their relationship with the world around them have important differences. Understanding these differences can help us better understand ourselves and the people in our lives. It's a journey into the quiet, complex, and powerful world of one of the rarest personality types and its even more enigmatic counterpart. So let's begin to unveil the mysteries of the INFJ and the INFJ Sigma. The INFJ personality type is often called the advocate or the counselor. The letters stand for introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging. Let's break down what each of these means in simple terms. Introverted means that INFJs get their energy from spending time alone. While they can be social and enjoy being with people they care about, they need quiet time to recharge their batteries. Intuitive means they focus on ideas and possibilities rather than concrete facts. They have a strong imagination and are always thinking about the future and the deeper meaning of things. They trust their gut feelings, which are often surprisingly accurate, and they can see patterns where others see chaos. Feeling is another key part of the INFJ personality. This means they make decisions based on their values and how their choices will affect other people. They are very empathetic, which means they can literally feel the emotions of those around them. If a friend is sad, the INFJ might feel that sadness in their own heart. This makes them incredibly compassionate and caring individuals who always want to help those in need. Finally, judging doesn't mean they are judgmental. It means they like to have a plan and live an organized, structured life. They prefer to have things decided and settled rather than leaving options open, as it gives them a sense of control and peace. Because of these traits, INFJs often feel a strong sense of purpose. They believe they are here to make a positive impact on the world. This can be a heavy burden to carry as they often feel responsible for the happiness and well-being of others. They are idealists who dream of a perfect world and work hard to make that dream a reality, even in small ways. You might find an INFJ working as a counselor, a teacher, a writer, or an artist. Any job where they can use their creativity and empathy to inspire and help people. They are the quiet friends who listen to your problems for hours and give you thoughtful advice that comes straight from the heart. Living as an INFJ can be challenging. Because they are so rare, making up only about 1 to 2% of the population, they often feel misunderstood and alone. Their inner world is rich and complex, but they find it difficult to share their deepest thoughts and feelings with others. They are afraid of being judged or rejected. An INFJ might spend a lot of time in their own head, thinking about big philosophical questions and trying to understand the mysteries of life. They are gentle souls, with a powerful inner strength, always striving to be a force for good in a world that doesn't always understand them. Their quiet nature hides a deep well of passion and conviction. The term Sigma is not part of the official Myers-Briggs system. Instead, it comes from a popular social theory that describes different types of men, often called the socio-sexual hierarchy. This theory uses Greek letters like alpha, beta, and sigma. An alpha is a leader, the person at the top of the social group who is confident and dominant. A beta is a follower, someone who is loyal and supports the alpha. The sigma, however, is different. A sigma is a lone wolf. They have many of the same confident and powerful traits as an alpha, but they choose to live outside of the social hierarchy altogether. They don't want to lead, and they certainly don't want to follow. They play by their own rules. A Sigma personality is highly independent. They value their freedom above everything else and don't like being controlled or told what to do. They are self-sufficient and can take care of themselves without needing validation or help from a group. While they can be social and charming when they want to be, they don't need a social circle to feel good about themselves. They are perfectly happy being alone and pursuing their own interests. This makes them mysterious and intriguing to others. People are often drawn to Sigmas because they seem so confident and self-assured, yet they are hard to get to know. They don't follow trends or care about what is popular. Don't mistake their independence for shyness or social anxiety. A Sigma isn't afraid of social situations, they simply don't see the need for them most of the time. They can easily walk into a party, talk to anyone they want, and then leave without anyone noticing. They are not trying to be the center of attention like an alpha might be. They are observers who move silently through the world, making their own decisions based on their own internal compass. They are often very intelligent and skilled, but they don't show off their abilities. They use their talents for their own purposes, not to gain status or impress others. They are the quiet rebels of the social world. When we apply this Sigma label to a personality type like INFJ, we are creating a new subtype. We are taking the deep, empathetic core of the INFJ and adding this layer of extreme independence and a desire to operate outside of social norms. So, an INFJ Sigma is someone who has the INFJ's insight and compassion, but doesn't feel the need to fit into any group or social structure to use those gifts. They are still driven by their values and desire to help the world, but they do it entirely on their own terms. This creates a very unique and powerful combination, a person with a deep understanding of humanity who chooses to walk a solitary path. Let's look at how these two types handle life. A classic INFJ, driven by their desire for harmony, will often try to work within existing systems to make change. For example, if they see a problem at their workplace, they might schedule a private meeting with their manager to gently suggest improvements. They will try to build consensus and make sure everyone feels heard. Their goal is to improve the group from the inside. They are natural diplomats who use their emotional intelligence to navigate social dynamics carefully. They want to be a part of the solution in a way that maintains peace and connection with the people around them. They value their role within the community and feel a sense of belonging there. An INFJ Sigma, faced with the same problem at work, would have a very different reaction. They are less concerned with maintaining harmony and more concerned with doing what they believe is right, regardless of the social consequences. They might not go to the manager at all. Instead, they might create a detailed, anonymous report outlining the problems and solutions and send it to the entire company. Or, they might simply decide that the company's values do not align with their own and quietly find a new job where they can work more independently. They don't try to fix the group, they either act on it from the outside or they leave it. Their loyalty is to their own principles, not to the social structure. In their personal lives, these differences are also clear. A classic INFJ dreams of finding a deep, soulful connection with a partner and a small group of close friends. They invest a lot of energy into these relationships and feel fulfilled by them. They are the friend who remembers your birthday and plans a thoughtful surprise. They want to build a small, tight-knit community of love and support. An INFJ Sigma, on the other hand, is much more self-reliant. While they also desire deep connections, they are more comfortable with solitude for long periods. They might have one or two very close friends but feel no need to be part of a larger social group. They are perfectly content spending a Saturday night alone, deep in a book or a personal project. Thinking styles also show a key difference. The classic INFJ uses their intuition to understand people and social systems. They are always thinking about how to improve relationships and create more understanding between people. Their mind is focused on human connection. The INFJ Sigma uses their intuition in a more detached, analytical way. They are also trying to understand the world, but they are more focused on systems, ideas, and abstract truths. They might be more interested in deconstructing a philosophical theory or a political system than in counseling a friend, though they are perfectly capable of doing so. Their focus is on understanding the world from a distance, like a scientist observing a complex experiment. When it comes to social interaction, the classic INFJ is like a chameleon. They have a special ability called mirroring, where they can unconsciously adopt the mannerisms and emotional tone of the person they are with. This helps them build rapport and make others feel comfortable and understood. They do this because they genuinely want to connect and create a harmonious atmosphere. They are excellent listeners and will often steer conversations toward the other person, asking thoughtful questions to understand them better. Their social goal is connection and mutual understanding. They want to be liked and accepted by the small circle of people they care about, and they will work to maintain those positive relationships. The INFJ Sigma, however, does not engage in this kind of social mirroring. They are consistently themselves in every situation. They don't change their behavior to fit in or make others feel more comfortable. This can make them seem aloof, intimidating, or even a bit strange to some people. They are not being rude. They simply don't see the point in pretending to be someone they are not. Their social interactions are more direct and purpose-driven. They will engage in conversation if they find it interesting or meaningful, but they will quickly lose interest in small talk or superficial discussions. They are not seeking social validation, so they feel no pressure to conform to social expectations. Their social goal is an authentic exchange of ideas, not necessarily connection. Let's consider a social gathering, like a dinner party. The classic INFJ will likely find one or two people who seem interesting or in need of a friend and engage them in a deep, one-on-one conversation. They will make sure their host feels appreciated and will help clean up afterward. They are actively contributing to the positive, social energy of the event. They might feel drained by the end of the night, but they will also feel fulfilled by the connections they made. They see the party as an opportunity to strengthen bonds and practice their gift for empathy. They are a supportive and present member of the group, even if they stay on the quieter side. The INFJ Sigma at the same party will behave very differently. They might arrive, observe the room for a while from a corner, and then engage in a brief but intense conversation with someone about a specific topic they find fascinating. Once that conversation is over, or if they don't find anyone to talk to, they might simply leave, without saying goodbye to everyone. This is not meant to be impolite. In their mind, their social purpose at the event is complete. They don't feel the need to perform social rituals. They came, they observed, they may have interacted, and now they are ready to return to their solitude. Their presence is more like that of a visiting anthropologist than an active participant. It is very easy to confuse a classic INFJ with an INFJ Sigma because they share the same fundamental personality core. Both are introverted, meaning they prefer quiet environments and need time alone to recharge. From the outside, you might just see two quiet people who don't talk much at a party, and you wouldn't know the different reasons behind their silence. The classic INFJ might be quiet because they are observing and feeling the emotions in the room, while the INFJ Sigma is quiet because they are detached and analyzing the situation from a logical distance. Both are private individuals who don't share their inner worlds easily, which adds to their mysterious aura. Both types are also highly intuitive and idealistic. They are deep thinkers who are more interested in the why of life than the what. They are driven by a strong set of internal values and a desire to live a life of purpose. This shared idealism means that both the classic INFJ and the INFJ Sigma will be passionate about causes they believe in. They both want to make the world a better place. The confusion arises because we see their shared passion, but might not notice their different methods. We see someone working tirelessly for a cause and label them an INFJ, without distinguishing whether they are working with a team or completely on their own. Furthermore, both types possess a quiet confidence that can be misinterpreted. A classic INFJ's confidence comes from their deep understanding of people and their faith in their own intuition. An INFJ Sigma's confidence comes from their radical self-reliance and their independence from the opinions of others. In both cases, they seem sure of themselves in a way that is not loud or boastful. This quiet strength can look the same on the surface. You might see a person calmly stating a controversial opinion and assume they are an INFJ Sigma, when it could just be a classic INFJ who has reached a point where their conviction outweighs their desire for harmony. They can look very similar when they are standing up for their beliefs. Finally, the INFJ personality itself is known for being complex and full of contradictions. INFJs are often called extroverted introverts because they can be warm and engaging in small doses, but are fundamentally private. This inherent complexity makes it hard to put them in a simple box. The INFJ Sigma concept is an attempt to explain one of the variations within this already complex type. Because all INFJs have a bit of a lone wolf tendency due to their rarity, and all have a desire for connection, the line between the classic INFJ and the INFJ Sigma can become blurry. It's often a matter of degree rather than a completely different category. Every INFJ has to balance their need for connection with their need for independence. In summary, while the classic INFJ and the INFJ Sigma share the same compassionate and insightful heart, they walk two very different paths in life. The classic INFJ, the gentle guide, seeks to create change and find meaning by working within social structures. They use their profound empathy to build connections, foster harmony, and gently guide others. They value their place within a community and strive to be a positive force from the inside. Their strength lies in their ability to connect with and understand others on a deep emotional level, making them natural counselors, collaborators, and trusted friends who nurture the world around them. The INFJ Sigma, the lone wolf, takes a different approach. They share the INFJ's idealism and desire for a better world, but they operate from outside the established social hierarchies. Their loyalty is to their own principles and their own path, not to any group or organization. They use their insight in a more detached, analytical way to understand systems and ideas. Their strength lies in their radical independence and their ability to see the world with a clear, unbiased perspective, free from the influence of social pressure. They are the quiet innovators, critics and visionaries who offer a different way of thinking. The key differences lie in their relationship with society. The classic INFJ wants to belong and contribute to a group, while the INFJ Sigma prefers to remain independent and self-reliant. The classic INFJ prioritizes harmony and connection in their interactions, while the INFJ Sigma prioritizes authenticity and intellectual exchange. One works to improve the system from within, using diplomacy and empathy. The other challenges the system from the outside, using logic and independent action. Both are powerful in their own right, but their methods and motivations are distinct. Ultimately, both the classic INFJ and the INFJ Sigma are rare and valuable personality profiles. They both offer deep wisdom and a unique perspective on the world. Understanding the difference between them helps us appreciate the diversity that exists even within a single personality type. It reminds us that there is no one right way to be a caring, insightful person. Whether you are a gentle guide, building bridges between people, or a lone wolf, forging a new path, the world needs your unique gifts. The INFJ heart, in all its forms, is a quiet but powerful force for good.